Hello and welcome. You're with IndiaPostLive.com, India's first live conversation web television. This is your platform where we discuss everything that is happening on social media. We pick up stories which are not being picked up by traditional media, and we talk about everything that you want to talk about. So we are at #IndiaPostLive and @IndiaPostLive on Twitter. We have a Facebook page. If there's anything you want to tell us, if there's anything you want a conversation on, write into us or send us your video and audio comments at IndiaPostLive.com. So here you are on a Monday afternoon, a fresh new edition of Trend Tonic, the daily show where we give you an update of whatever is happening on social media in India. Now, last year in November of 2014, on the eve of the 125th birth anniversary of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, President Pranab Mukherjee had said that India is what it is today because of Nehru, his vision and a lifetime of dedication to the nation. Now, these words are not very remarkable, not very new. These are words that we have heard before. Then why was #because of Nehru trending the whole of yesterday and today? Well, that is a huge mystery, but of course, needless to say, #because of Nehru is trending on social media. Like I said, social media, what you guys talk about, what you guys decide should trend is not something that can be explained by any science or any news. So because of Nehru is our first trend that is trending, and in fact, the tweets themselves explained why because of Nehru is trending, and the answer is it's because of Nehru. So let's take a look at some of the tweets. There are some funny ones, there are some sarcastic ones. Of course, no offense to anybody, it is social media. India Post Live is only a platform for whatever you guys are doing out there. So let's take a look at some of the tweets that you guys on Twitter have been sending out. Okay, that is, like I said, sarcasm. General quota people have become new beggars, and OBC, SC, ST have become the new kings. This hashtag proves that we Indians are the best at grudging about the past, wondering about the future and ignoring the present, says Prashant Jain. Nehru jacket is famous because of Nehru. Expensive, imported, pinstripe suit and underwear is famous because of Modi. Okay, a new hashtag there, because of Modi. All right. A country of dams and a country that was damned. Okay. The bad doctor. A Bengal historian once claimed that because of Nehru, cricket, not football, became India's major sport. If only Netaji had come back alive, says Ramchandra Guha. Because of Nehru, the idea of India will live on forever, always, perennial, no matter what the internal threats or external pressures, Sanjay Jha. I turned into a proud, unapologetic Hindu from a secular years ago because of Nehru. All right. Because of Nehru, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose never returned home. Because of Nehru, separatist Sheikh Abdullah was made Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister, who killed Shyama Prasad, protesting denial of entry for Indians to Kashmir. So a lot of history being revisited there. Like darkness signifies importance of light, because of Nehru signifies what India lost in Netaji. An Adarsh liberal family is well settled and earning good money because of Nehru. Okay, this is obviously a take on the Adarsh liberal and the Adarsh Bhakt that was trending last week. Because of Nehru, I'm stuck on this side of the border. All right. All right. Two visits were made by Delhi police personnel to the residence of Rahul Gandhi, asking questions about his physical appearance, names and numbers of his known associates. Now, this has caused a huge furore and indignation as far as the Congress party is concerned, and they have said that this is nothing but political espionage. Now, over the weekend, Delhi Police Commissioner Mr. B.S. Bassi has said that these visits were nothing but routine and there is no conspiracy happening here. The BJP has, of course, rubbished these allegations of political espionage by the Congress. So that is what is trending on Twitter, and they are calling it Rahul Snoop farce. Now, I'm sure you're all aware that Rahul Gandhi has been the butt and the subject of several jokes and memes on social media and Twitter. So Rahul Snoop farce is what is trending, and the Congress party is definitely very indignant, very angry. They have asked for an explanation from Prime Minister Narendra Modi about these visits to his residence. Apparently, his physical appearance, the color of his eyes, his hair, etc. were asked in a pro forma. Now, the police commissioner had said that the pro forma is not person specific and in fact collects information about vulnerable people, and revisiting was a part of the special branch's duties. Now, remember that not long ago, the Snoopgate scandal, the Congress is calling it Snoopgate 2. The Snoopgate scandal involved a brazen misuse of Gujarat state machinery for the surveillance of the movements of a private citizen. She was a young woman residing in Gujarat. The Congress is worried that the same process might be at work in the centre. So, Rahul Snoop farce is our second big trend on Twitter. And the Congress is saying that Rahul Gandhi is protected by the SPG, and why would the Delhi police need such information about an SPG protectee? Why not just ask the SPG? And remember, the controversy arises at a time when Rahul Gandhi is on leave of absence to reflect the party's future course. Gandhi is delusional that it's above the law, the conspirators smelling conspiracy when there is none. And of course, a lot of time wasted in the parliament, more than what Rahul Gandhi spends in the parliament, is what one tweet also said. Of what relevance is he to our country? Why are we even discussing him on primetime TV? Okay, the bad doctor, by focusing on irrelevant and non-existent issues like Rahul Snoop farce, Congress is helping Modi realize his dream of a Congress Mukt Bharat. For those keeping count, Rahul Snoop farce is the 72,348th attempt by the Congress to launch Rahul Gandhi as a leader of national importance. More sarcasm there coming from India Speaks. Somewhere, Pranab Mukherjee may also want to say something on snooping. Omar Abdullah. Politicians in the parliament are debating on a person who doesn't even care about the parliament. Incredible India. So if you are not on that list, doob maro. Government lists out names of VIPs who were profiled by the Delhi police. Stop snooping on our leader. Even we don't know where he is. Okay, that's a cartoon there. Is Rahul really as funny as the jokes on him sound? And finally, something that is trending on all platforms on social media. Remember Altaf Raja? Well, Altaf Raja is on the wrong side of 50 now. But remember that song Tum To Thehre Pardesi? Well, he has made a comeback with a song called Dil Lagana that he has sung in the upcoming film Hunter. Now this song is again reminds you of the Qawwali singer's typical style, the nasal tone that he uses while singing his songs, and that song is trending big time on Twitter and Facebook as well. So Altaf Raja is our third very, very interesting trend on social media, and his new song, he seems to have made a grand comeback with this new song. So let's quickly first take a look at the tweets that are doing the rounds. And of course, Tum To Thehre Pardesi was released in 1996. a long way off, and it's been several years. After that, he was seen for the track Jholu Ram in the Imran Hashmi Vidya Balan starrer Ghanchakkar, which had released in 2013. So he has once again hit the circuit. Dil Lagana is what the song says. What is the world coming to? Monday morning and Altaf Raja trending, Bapre Bap. Like I said, no one really knows how social media works. Everyone cheers, Altaf Raja tears. Definitely not a fan. England cricket team was listening to Altaf Raja songs on their way back home. He opened the untapped market of autos to the stereo and speaker systems. Altaf Raja, my favorite singer. मुझे कोई फॉलो नहीं करता, ऑटो वाले कहाँ ट्विटर करते हैं, is what a so-called account of Altaf Raja is talking about. Altaf Raja's favorite footballer is Ronaldo with the Rona. Okay, point to be noted. While controlling the mob, if police runs out of tear gas, they play Altaf Raja songs. That's mean. That's so nasty, you guys out there. Okay, people greet Altaf Raja by saying, "Aapse milkar bahut dukh aur dard hua." Even onions start crying when Altaf Raja starts chopping onions. Altaf Raja to release "Tum To Thehre Poor Desi" as a tribute to Rega Jha. Mark Zuckerberg decided to replace feeling sad by feeling Altaf Raja. Alright, that's the reaction to that trend. I have a dream that one day Altaf Raja will trend. Oh my god, okay. This is a takeoff on Dr. Martin Luther King. After listening to Altaf Raja's songs, okay. I hope that doesn't happen to many more of us out there. Alright, so these were the top trends that we have for the day because of Nehru, Rahul, Snoop Fars and Altaf Raja. If you have any comments to make about any of those stories, like I said, tweet us at #IndiaPostLive and @IndiaPostLive. Write into us at IndiaPostLive.com or leave us your post on our Facebook page. But before I leave you, let's play that song out for you. Altaf Raja singing Dil Lagana on the upcoming film Hunter. You guys have a great day. See you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.
मेरे दिल फेंक दोस्तों, ये अजीब सा खेला है, हाँ और ना का मेला है। शक्कर का दाना कभी करेला है, कभी सविता, कभी सुनीता, कभी बेला है। तू मुस्कुराए वही चाहत है, तू मुस्कुराए वही चाहत है। दिल चुराना तो मेरी आदत है, एक्चुअली दिल चुराना तो मेरी आदत है। आज से परमानेंट हो जाते, दिल के एंगेजमेंट हो जाते। उसने झांका ना कार से, वरना अरे सैकड़ों एक्सीडेंट हो जाते।